Just north of downtown LA, we're live from beautiful Dodger Stadium. Today, a contest from the NL West division between the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Dodgers. J.C. Ray, the National League's leading hitter to this point, takes his swings. Next. Casey Lockhart, the D.C. native, will be on the mound to start here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
And now here is Nicholas Velasquez.
Leading off,
he will
the
lead this one
for
off
San
today.
Francisco, the third baseman, Nicholas Velasquez.
Now here's the first offering. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games that is set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, Dero, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first, but both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Fuller.
At the plate now, Eric Fuller, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 14 homers and 49 runs batted in. Comes set with the 0-1. Yeah. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. Here's another 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
In now, Jimmy Lowe, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the 1-0.
That's in. Ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Just underway here in Southern California. Three and 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. but I love the fact that he's key-holding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit in the air down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some 2-out lightning. Getting the cleanup hitter to the dish after the first 2 batters of the inning were retired.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get back in standing. Into the box now, Mitch Drew, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Giant center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
The 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. It's the Giants 0, Dodgers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Jordan Parker gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Kind of a strange outing in his last one, Matt. Was able to pitch into the 6th inning, wasn't able to complete the inning. It kind of got away from him in the 6th. It'll be interesting, Matt, to see how he bounces back in this one.
So stepping in is J.C. Ray. He got off to a red-hot start this year and leads the senior circuit in batting over the first half of the season.
Yeah, there's probably a handful of guys that get to enjoy the All-Star break the way he did. He was swinging such a hot bat that first half to find himself in first place in batting average.
Batting second.
What a great start to the second half for him.
Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. He had an on-base percentage of over .450 last month. There are a lot of things you can look at in this game, but that's one thing that just stands out. If you're getting on base that much, you're not making a lot of outs.
Next for the Dodgers, Dylan Netzel. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak, maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
2-0 now. And he's really continued to look great in the second half of the season. Over the last 10 games, hitting over 300.
No surprise this guy found himself in the All-Star game in the Midsummer Classic. He absolutely had a monster first half. He was almost a certain lock to represent his team at that game.
Left side, but well foul.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he was rewarded for his incredible first half with an invite to the Midsummer Classic. Always an honor.
He's been so consistent all year. His timing, just his presence in the box. It doesn't look like this is going away anytime soon. Probably going to battle for a batting title the rest of the way.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell
Batting
behind
third,
2-0 to start the
the first
at-bat.
baseman,
That's a pretty bad
Brandon
place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Brandon Smith is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Hit to third. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. We are still scoreless. Now at the plate here is Stan Conley. He's
Leading
driven
off
in
for San
3 runs
Francisco,
on 3
the
hits
first
so
baseman,
far in the series.
Stan Conley.
From the stretch.
No, that's bad.
Conley is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. The 1-1 is a slider that can't catch the outside.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Nope.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting 6.
All right,
The
guys,
second
here's the
baseman,
defensive alignment for the
Garrett
Los Angeles
Hill.
Dodgers. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Standing in now, Derek Hills, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And it's 1-1. Breaking ball called just a bit low. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1.
Full count. 3-2.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Stepping in now, Conley, as he'll take a look at ball one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. One and one to count. Pitch on the way.
Inside ball one.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second. And we are tied 0-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Angel Sanchez. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest.
Angel Sanchez.
First offering on its way. Down the third baseline. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
At the plate, Calvin Sharp. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 5 homers and 29 driven in. And there's ball 1. Sharp bats left but throws right and stands 5'7". This is his first year at the big league level. Hit to first, reined in, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, Julius Collins.
Next up for Los Angeles, Julius Collins. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Drilled down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
At the plate now, Joaquin Marte. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. A dozen home runs, 56 runs batted in. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Good break on the knuckle curve, but he missed with a 2-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. More ahead from Dodger Stadium right after this. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll
Leading
bring
off for the
forth the
Giants,
rookie outfielder,
the left
Lenny Andrews.
Lenny Andrews.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Lenny Andrews is retired to start the third.
Jordan Parker.
Next to bat for the Giants, Jordan Parker. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Ball 2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Netzel onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Giants, the third baseman, Nicholas Velasquez.
So in now for San Francisco, Nicholas Velasquez. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late, or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man. Third inning, no score to this point. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're back now for the Dodgers' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. And a big part of the problem has been a noticeable lack of power. They're near the bottom of the league in both home runs and slugging percentage, which in today's game makes it very difficult to generate very much in the runs column. One member of the front office told me, you have to be able to drive the baseball, even if that doesn't always mean hitting home runs. We aren't doing that, so we have a lot to figure out moving forward to put ourselves in a better position. For now, we'll have to wait and see what kind of adjustments they can make, guys.
Mitchell.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Chase Mitchell is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Now here it comes. A ball hit hard to the left side, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he's back in standing. Into the box, Casey Lockhart, and they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. There's one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
Now
that was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
In now, J.C. Ray. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
The 1-1 home.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Set and the 2-1 pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Conley over to his right, 2 gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
To the plate now, Dylan Netzel. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The set and the 1-0. Skied down the left field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
He's set. The 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. One left for LA. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Eric Fuller.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
And now the first pitch, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Opportunity now to take a look into some of the future plans for the Dodgers as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent minor league action. Stepping in now, Jimmy Lowe, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball 1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he lays off again, ball 3.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
At the plate, Mitch Drew, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Hit weakly back to the mound. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. And we are tied 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Brandon Smith.
The first baseman, Brandon Smith.
Now here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Swing, and he pops him up, and that's going to land foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. swing and a blooper to the right side. Hills has a play, and that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 66, Angel Sanchez.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Angel Sanchez. He bounced out last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Fouled away. And it's 1-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line, but this will land in foul territory. Still 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. A little low. It's 2-2. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Stepping in once again is Calvin Sharp. Grounded out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2. Now here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for San
All ready to
Francisco,
go in the top of the 5th.
baseman.
And set to go is the rookie first baseman, Stan Conley. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Pitch on the way. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Up next to the Giants, the second baseman, Jared Hill.
At the plate now, Derek Hills as he sends it on the ground to first. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Into the box, Conley as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway out to deep center. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Ready now is Lenny Andrews, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Here's the first pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Center fielder looking up, still going back. Gone! So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 3rd home run for him on the year as the Giants have now taken a 3-0 lead.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
The pitcher, number 19. Jordan.
In now, Jordan Parker, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just hooked it foul.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Nicholas Velasquez. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Oh, that grounder got him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. When the Giants come to town, it's bye-bye, baby. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 3-0 San Francisco. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
For the Dodgers,
Thank you, Heidi.
the left fielder, Julius Collins.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Julius Collins will stand in for the 2nd time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
And he fouls this one off. High and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Now at the plate is Joaquin Marte. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Chase Mitchell will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and 2. A dive and oh, he can't hang on. To second for 1.
Now batting, the pitcher, Casey Lockhart. Your
Nick
attention,
Olson
please.
will get the call here as he'll hit for the
Dodgers.
pitcher.
Number 17, Nick Olson.
First delivery to him as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. No home runs as of yet and 3 driven in. The 0-1 hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And this one gets away. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Fastball, and it's strike 3 called. Oh, that looked inside, but instead it's the 3rd out of the inning. Dodgers leave 1. They trail it here 3-0.
Your
Phil
attention, please.
Lamb takes over to start the
pitching
6th
for
inning
the
on the
Dodgers.
mound.
Number 99, Phil Lamb.
Top half of the 6th about to get started,
Leading off
and
for
coming
San
forward
Francisco,
now is the shortstop, Eric Fuller.
Eric Fuller.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up
Not a
next for
lot
the
you
Giants.
can do with that pitch. That
The right
fastball
fielder,
just ate him up
Jimmy.
inside and gets the soft
Whoa.
grounder for the out.
Now it'll be Jimmy Lowe singled in his last at-bat. And now the first pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. 1 out, nobody on. Count even now at 1-1. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Hit hard on the ground to short. He's right there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mitch Drew.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Mitch Drew. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball, action time.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
It goes to show you you'll take location over velocity any day. That pitch didn't light up the radar gun, but you can't do anything with that as a batter when it's executed in such a good spot.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
The 3-2 one more time. Smoke toward third. Scooped up over to first, and that retires the side. Giants down in order, but they lead it 3-0. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, J.C. Ray.
The center fielder, J.C. Ray.
First pitch on its way. Now a fastball here as this is slashed the other way over the third baseman's head. A fair ball. The throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
Now batting, The shortstop, Dylan Netzel.
Into the box now, Dylan Netzel. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, Brandon Smith.
Next, it'll be Brandon Smith. He flew out in his last debut. Pitch on the way.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
Good knuckle curve, and he's got him behind 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Rolled slowly to first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. Still down 3-0. Edward Potter will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 43, Edward Potter.
And stepping in, Stan Conley. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Low for ball 1. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. And the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Derek Hills will be next. The 3-1 pitch. And a good take there, as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Now batting, second baseman, Derek
Next
Hill.
to stand in is Derek Hills. First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Nobody out, runner on first. That evens it up, 1-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Stepping in now, Conley, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1. And he lays off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Giant backstop. The 1-1 is in off the plate.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And it's fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Lenny Andrews will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
1-0 pitch on the way.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the belt, the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
The 3-1 pitch.
This is the cat and mouse of today's game. 3-1 almost definitely bought you that fastball, and he took it. Interested to see if this pitcher goes to that well again, fear of bases being loaded, or he's willing to break something off.
Count still full, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit hard to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. 1 run scores. And they won't push things here as they'll hold the second runner at third, so they're loaded now with still nobody out.
Jordan.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
No hits to this point. The 1-0. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder, And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Digging in will be Nicholas Velasquez. Now here's the first offering. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, but this will land untouched. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's it now.
Line, that's a base hit into left field, and add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Dero, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you could tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
To the plate now, Eric Fuller, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. 3 runs already home here. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Grounded back up the middle to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in LA. Get up and stretch. Giants out in front here, 6-0. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Angel Sanchez.
Angel Sanchez.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, Dero, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Calvin Sharp is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Ball 2.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
A runner at first with no outs here. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
That pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so
Now
far. But
batting,
after
left
that
fielder,
walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to
Conley.
make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out.
Your
Sheldon
attention, please.
Zavala will come on now to
pitching
make his
for the
30th
Giants.
appearance of the year so
Number
far.
28, Sheldon Zavala.
Julius Collins will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Has a look, now the pitch. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. None out, runners at first and second. A ball and a strike. The 1-1.
1 ball, 2 strikes, down.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Andrews is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. The throw is wild and it gets away, but they'll catch a break as the
Now
runners are
batting,
going to stay where they
catcher,
are here as there's no
Joaquin
advance.
Marte.
So now here is Joaquin Marte. First pitch on its way.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Giants lead it 6-0. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Jimmy
right fielder,
Lowe.
Jimmy Lowe.
Now the first pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Collins is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mitch Drew.
Next, here is Mitch Drew. First pitch of the AB now. And that misses, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's by him for strike 1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty, everything on the outer half of the plate.
can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
At the plate, Stan Conley, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Two balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Sanchez gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Chase Mitchell.
The third baseman, Chase.
First pitch on its way. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And that misses 1-1. In there, 1-2 now. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Hit hard on the ground to first, and that is through into right field for a single.
Now back, the pitcher,
Christopher Schwaben will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
For the Dodgers, number 49, Christopher Schwabenland.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. All even now, 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Fouled away. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go J.C. Ray. He He's set and the pitch. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are two gone.
Now batting.
Sharply hit here, but right at the first baseman coming off the bag. He makes a good throw, and they complete the 3-6-1 double play with the throwback to the pitcher at first.
So base is empty now after the double play, and next will be the first-year shortstop, Dylan Netzel. He's ready now. The pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Grounded to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. 9th inning coming up. San Francisco leads this one 6-0. James Brandon enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
James Brandon.
Now into the box, Derek Hills.
Leading off for San Francisco, the second baseman, Derek Hills.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Nope. Ball.
Brandon is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do, you want to bring a reliever in and know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark, and this guy does a great job of that. He's near impossible to get the ball in the air to lift for a home run, and it's one of the reasons why he's a real effective relief pitcher.
Two balls and a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
And this will be fouled away. Three and two now. Full count still. The next 3-2. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So next to bat will be Darryl Cooley. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Ray will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the left fielder, Lenny Andrews.
Now to bat, Lenny Andrews. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. From the stretch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Tried to get some loft to that swing, but it's 1-1.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
The 1-1 home. swing and a line drive. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Ruiz will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 14, Ruiz.
First pitch of the AB on its way. In the dirt here. No movement on base. It's ball 1. First and second now. 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Stepping up is Nicholas Velasquez. He's 1 for 4 so far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And he won't go down and get that one, so he's in front now, 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So the next giant to the plate is Eric Fuller, as he'll go to work with the bases loaded and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. But the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. A couple of walks, but no damage. We'll come right back with more from Dodger Stadium in just a moment. Austin Farmer enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for the Giants, number 67, Austin Farmer.
So now to the plate, Brandon Smith. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Now the first pitch.
Ball inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Drilled to first, right to him. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 66, Angel Sanchez.
Next up is Angel Sanchez. First pitch of the AB now. In there, 0-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Ball one. Pulled toward right center field. Low is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting, the second baseman, Calvin Sharp.
Striding in is Calvin Sharp. He's set. Here it comes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And that misses. 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now. Here's the pitch. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. The Dodgers down to their final strike. And strike 3 called on a pitch that looked out of the zone. And that's the kind of ball game it's been for these guys, as this one is officially put into the books. 6-0 the final shutout score today. San Francisco used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Jordan Parker earns his 5th winner of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Dodgers, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.